There's a place where children are playing, all the lovers there are celebrating. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, wonderful place. In robes of white we will be singing, all the hallelujahs will be ringing. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, wonderful place. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place. Singing and shouting of the saving grace, of the saving grace. All the hymns of glory will be singing, all the bells of heaven will be ringing. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, yes, wonderful place. I see the master of all ages shining his light through the endless ages. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, yes, wonderful place. He shed his blood to cleanse and save me, a brand new life he forever gave me. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, yes, wonderful place. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place. Singing and shouting of the saving grace, of the saving grace. All the hills of glory will be singing, all the bells of heaven will be ringing. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, yes, wonderful place. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place.
Singing and shouting
Of the saving grace, of the saving grace. All the hills of glory will be singing, all the bells of heaven will be ringing. Beautiful heaven, wonderful place, yes, wonderful place.
Enoch took a stroll one day with the master, just him and the Lord alone. He got so close to the port of heaven that God just let him on board. He keeps leading me home, destined for the throne. No time, slow down, soon we'll be home. He keeps leading me home. I struggled up the mountain, walked through some valleys, and thought I'd never see dawn. But the one who said, "I'll never leave nor forsake you," is the one that's leading me home. He keeps leading me on, destined for the throne. No time, slow down, soon we'll be home. He keeps leading me home. He keeps leading me home, destined for the throne. No time, slow down, soon we'll be home. He keeps leading me home.
I'm gonna sing,
Gonna sing until I die.
shout,
Gonna shout as I sail through the sky.
I'm gonna tell
the world of His love. I'm so glad that He loved me so.
Jesus saved,
Jesus saved, I'm so glad that I know.
Jesus saved,
Jesus saved, aren't you glad that you know?
He saved my soul.
He saved my soul such a long time ago. I'm so glad that He loved me so.
He lifted me,
Me from the fire to sin.
He set me free.
He set me free, oh, praise His dear name.
He's coming back.
Aren't you ready to go? I'm so glad that He loved me so.
Jesus saved,
Jesus saves, I'm so glad that I know.
Jesus saved,
Jesus saves, aren't you glad that you know?
He saved my soul
He saved my soul
such a long time ago. soul.
He saved my soul such a long time ago. I'm so glad that he loved me so.
with his nail-pierced feet. And there's no beauty that this old world desires, and his holy word they won't keep. But I'll take him and the scorn I'll bear till my journey is complete. No, I could never be ashamed of him.
How could I be ashamed of that side dripping with blood? How could I be ashamed of that mockery crown he wore? Though he had every reason to be open wide for the just and righteous man, where a robe of white sit beside the tree of life. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see Jesus, look upon his face, and see the many people who've gone home there by his grace. Hear the angel choir singing songs of Zion and make them ring. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see those mansions fair, built by God's own hand. See the gates swing open wide for the just and righteous man, where a robe of white sit beside the tree of life. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. There's a land of joy and splendor no human eyes have ever seen. The walls are made of jasper, right by the crystal stream. All the saints throughout the ages singing songs of victory. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. I want to see those mansions fair, built by God's own hand. See the gates swing open wide for the just and righteous man, where a robe of white sit beside the tree of life. But most of all, I want to see Jesus more than anything. What light is that shining so brightly for me, that gives me such courage the right way to see? What hope for my trusting soul ever shall be, God's wonderful word divine. Love you, precious soul Bible, the light on my pathway to shine. Keeps me so happy, always so happy, God's wonderful word divine. What hope for the traveler with strength almost gone, that makes him determined to keep traveling on. What sweet consolation to heaven's bright shore, God's wonderful word divine. Love thee, O Bible, precious soul Bible, the light on my pathway to shine. It keeps me so happy, always so happy, God's wonderful word divine. What short can you trust as a guide for your soul, when tempters would strand you on some treacherous shore?